In this album, he better explain why he did what he did. He better explain why. Should be performative because it's a performance. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong.
Why do you?
It's funny because after Mal actually showed up to J. Cole's concert a few weeks back, you'd think being in that environment might have changed the way he looks at Cole. Seeing the crowd, feeling the energy, watching how much love people have for the music, you'd think all of that would give Mal a little more appreciation for the artist he's constantly criticizing. But if you've been following Mal, you already know he's been going at J. Cole pretty heavily over the past couple of years, especially whenever Drake gets brought into the conversation. And just before Cole's album came out, Mal was right there on the record demanding answers, basically telling Cole he needed to explain everything surrounding his situation with Drake. Why isn't Drake messing with you anymore? Did you ever hit him back? Did you even leave the man a voicemail?
In this album, he better explain why he did what he did. He better explain why he had that conversation with Kendrick.
Okay.
And then never spoke to Drake after that again in his life. He has to explain that.
No, I'm with you.
He has to explain that. That's nasty. I fuck with Cole. Cole can rap his ass off. Put it in bars on why you did what you did to Drake, bro. Don't give me all of this young Simba and this nigga and that. No. Tell the world why you had that conversation with Kendrick before that whole back and forth with him and Drake, and why you came off that tour with Drake, and after Drake gave you your first #1, and then you never spoke to Drake again.
At this point, the tension has gotten so bad that J. Cole's own fan base has developed a serious dislike for Mal. Then, just a few days ago, Cole performed in Cleveland, and something happened during Love Yourz that completely changed the mood in the building. In the middle of the performance, Cole became overwhelmed with emotion and started breaking down right there on stage. He got so emotional that he couldn't even make it through the entire song. If you're really a hip-hop fan and you watch an artist become that vulnerable in front of a crowd, the natural reaction is to show some empathy because you're seeing a real emotional moment unfold in real time. But Mal wasn't having any of that. On the Rory and Mal podcast, Mal went in on J. Cole, accused him of basically chasing attention with the moment. He argued that Cole's tears weren't genuine at all and that the whole thing was just a calculated performance designed to make the crowd feel sorry for him.
It should be performative because it's a performance. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong.
Why do you feel like it's performative? Where would be the need for the performance to come from? What is the
because
what does he have to gain from the performance?
Because these are the things that go viral. These are the things when people are recording, they're posting. Cole was crying at his show. He did Love Yourz and was crying. That's what, as an artist, as a performer, you're cognizant of these things.
What does he have to gain from that?
You gain the hearts of the people back because you know he sees the things online that a lot of his own fans were saying. God. Like they kind of was off him from that, what he did during that battle. They were. A lot of his hardcore fans was like, yo, I ain't like that, bro. Like that was whack. You shouldn't have backed out like that. You an MC, stand on your pen.
And you think that he lost the hearts of his hardcore fans because of that?
Some of them, yeah, absolutely.
That's not even the conversation we need to be having. You're telling me that J. Cole feels so desperate after this sold out tour already that he needed to learn how to teach himself how to cry in the corner when he's performing? Like he's like, yo, I'll go viral. Let me teach myself how to cry.
Yes, artists do that, bro.
Oh God.
Yes, artists
do. You think J. Cole taught him, yo, Love Yourz in Cleveland?
I'm
gonna teach myself how to cry.
He's been teary-eyed.
Like, what are we talking about?
He's been teary-eyed every night when he performing that record.
Okay, it's a very emotional record.
I understand. I'm not saying it's not. Find me someone saying it's not an emotional record. I understand that. I'm saying it feels performative, but that's fine because he's on stage. It should be part of the show. Why not? I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying he's good. That's good. To do that on cue when the record starts and perform, that's good. I'm not saying I think you think I'm saying it in a negative. I'm not saying there's anything wrong.
You're saying when you're saying performative, you mean it's not genuine? And to me, I'd find that as a negative.
He's performing. It's supposed to be. Are y'all missing what I'm saying?
No,
he's performing.
You doing the Rory thing where you being shady, but you're not standing on your shade. Stand on your shade.
I catch it straight. I'm on your side this time.
Because
how am I being shady? I'm saying I started the conversation with this is good.
I'm going to explain to you how you're being shady. Every single time we have mentioned, or you have mentioned, the Cole tour since it has started, every compliment that you give it comes with a little bit of underhanded. You know, now I see it now. Cole fans, they're the type of niggas that apologize after this. Stay pussy. Or, he's good. This is performative. I don't know. It's never just
I was at the show, a girl balked on me and said, "What are you doing here?" And then came back an hour later and apologized to me. I can only speak from my POV.
Told her the way.
If I was at any other show, any other rapper, I might have got popped on for being there. Like I'm saying, I understand the fan base now. It's like, okay, everybody here cool. Nobody here's problematic. Nobody here want no issues. I get it. I understand. There's nothing negative about that. I'm not being shady when I say that. When I say I feel like this is performative, I also said, but it's fine. It's okay because he is performing. There's nothing wrong with being performative on stage.
Okay, but
I just don't want y'all just sitting there saying like, nah, like he really emotional like about that record.
Yeah,
that's what how are y'all saying? Like, how you know that?
We're saying we could clearly see how an artist who wrote that song would get emotional at a show performing it.
I can see that too.
So
I'm saying it's okay to be performative at a performance.
So you're
making it seem like, nah, he gotta cry because them lyrics right there.
I didn't say that.
Really tap into
the underneath of what you're saying as far as him being performative is that he needs to be disingenuine to win back the hearts of the people when he never really lost the hearts of his people.
That's what I'm asking. Do you think it's genuine that he's tearing up while performing this? You think it's genuine or not?
Do I think it's genuine?
You think he planned in his set list in his own notes that I'm gonna cry during Love Yours? Or do you think it came from a genuine place because this song makes him tear up? I mean, that's what I'm asking. Then we'll have a clear argument at that point, because that's what I need to know. Do you think this is from a disingenuine place that is an act? He does not feel those emotions. He's making himself cry for the show.
For starters, a lot of J. Cole fans I've talked to have completely moved past the whole situation with him stepping away from that battle. They still support Cole, they still play his music, and clearly they're still showing up in huge numbers when he hits the stage. But here's where it gets crazy. Even Rory eventually reached the point of saying, Mal, enough is enough, because he thought Mal was flat out wrong this time. And there's actually an important piece of the story that explains why Cole became emotional that night. Shout out to Joey on Twitter for putting the details together and making sure people understood what was really happening. He explained that J. Cole's emotional moment during the now viral Love Yours performance was connected to a young fan named Colin Griffin, whom Cole met back in 2017 after Colin was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. Colin's make-a-wish was to meet J. Cole, and after Colin passed away the following year, Cole was even mentioned in his obituary. Cole's manager, Eve, later confirmed the entire story by responding to a tweet explaining that Colin, the young fan Cole acknowledged before performing the song, passed away from cancer in 2018. Cole had met Colin and taken a photo with him before his passing, and years later, Colin's family was still showing up to support Cole. According to Cole's manager, that was exactly what triggered the emotion we saw on stage. He explained that Cole noticed Colin's family in the audience right before starting Love Yours, and then saw Colin's sister holding a Colin Strong sign, which immediately brought everything rushing back. So no, there was nothing performative about what happened with Cole. Those emotions were genuine, and there was absolutely no reason to frame that moment as some kind of attention grab. If Mal goes into the next podcast still standing by those comments, he really needs to apologize to J. Cole. Because sometimes, man, certain moments have nothing to do with rap at all. Let me know down in the comments what you think about Mal's comments toward J. Cole. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe.